Hello. Hello. Hello, yeah.
Yes, tuendelee.
Yeah.
Come up again. I need to understand you.
I was wondering what is the difference between the 20th of the 4th month and the 30th. 20th is you must have done the projections by 20th.
No. Okay. Okay, let's start it this way. For example, let's say your financial year is from January to December.
Yes.
2022.
Yeah.
Tuko pamoja hadi hapo.
Yes.
Then then you have to do the projections that fits between January to December.
Yes.
Then the first we have said you pay in 4 installments. So meaning ya kwanza it is between January, Feb na March. You pay the deadline of paying for the installment of the first installment, it is 20th of February.
Yes.
Pamoja hapo.
April.
April. 20th of April. Then ukuje uhesabu April, May, June. Pamoja. Then you are supposed to pay 20th of July.
Yes.
Then you come hesabu July, August, September. You are supposed to pay at 20th of October. Then you come October, November, December. Then you are supposed to pay by 20th of January the following year.
Okay.
The following year.
Yeah.
Then now ushamaliza 2022. Then now you are doing your financials. So you are doing your financials for the whole year, the actual financial for the whole year.
Oh, okay.
Then now, when you have done the financial the whole year, you do ile kitu tunafanya, ile kitu tunaitanga annual filing. You know kweli?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the deadline of annual filing for example, the deadline of annual filing for 2022 will be June.
Okay, that's 2021. Oh, yeah.
You know kweli hapo?
Yeah.
But companies, the deadline of filing should be 30th of April.
Oh, for companies.
Yes. For companies, it is 30th of April.
April.
Yes.
And June is for?
For individuals. The what? The employment, our employment income, our hour. But companies, the deadline of filing of the annual returns for companies 30th of April. Yes.
And June is for individuals and sole traders.
Sole proprietors, but sole proprietors, if they are doing huge businesses and they do pay installment tax, they are also supposed to pay to pay by 30th of April.
Of April, okay.
Yeah. Hapo tumeelewana?
Oh, you know, I was asked to populate a return, but I didn't understand, like, I didn't take time to understand if it was a company it was like a company, but it was being done before June. I didn't understand why.
Yeah, no, is the iko kwa hiyo category ya hizo za kufile before 30th of April.
Almost like it was a sole trader, an SME.
But doing huge businesses.
Or doing huge businesses.
Yes.
Oh yeah, maybe. That's why it came on June.
Exactly. That's why it came on before June.
But if it's a company limited passed by the law, April.
It is April, 30th of April. So if you don't do that, you get you unakuwa penalized.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
It's very clear.
All used to confuse, is it that some companies are paying on April, others are paying in June?
No.
What is the rationale?
The rationale is for companies is 30th of April. But it is depending on the financial year, year of the company.
The company.
Remember, not all companies that their financial year starts January and ends December.
Yes.
So depending on the company's financial year, it is the it will depend when to file.
Yeah.
The law doesn't limit that it is up and up. No, it will always depend on the financial year of the company.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Then, sorry, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Then we have how I structure the tax in installment. You have said the first installment is by 20th of the 4th month. The second installment is by 20th of the 6th month. The third installment is 20th of the 9th month. And the fourth installment is by 20th of the 3rd month. Then what is the penalty for late filing and payment? It is penalty for the late filing of income tax shall apply. The penalty of underpaying installment tax is 20% of the difference between the amount of installment tax payable in respect of the year of income and the installment tax actually paid. So you see, huwezi danganya KRA on the installment tax. Watakushikia when you are paying the actual whatever. So when doing the projection, you must use the rules. The rules up there. But if you don't use them, maybe upate umeunderpay. Umeunderpay kwa pesa mingi sana. Unapewa penalty of 20% of the difference between the amount the amount of installment paid and the actual tax now you are going to pay. Hapo tuko pamoja?
Yes.
Then how does one claim installment tax already paid in the year of income? You can claim it as an advance payment made in the given year of the income. So meaning, kama ni venye tu nilikwambia, if you can claim, you have options. You can claim as a refund, or you can wait and offset in the following year.
Yeah. It's very clear.
Then I think tuangalie a case scenario, sindio?
Yeah.
We look at the case scenario, then tuangalie kama iTax imerudi, then we do what? Tuone kama we can do a case scenario for iTax. So you can see my screen?
Yes.
So we are taking this is an example. This is financials for a company for the year 2021. Then now our financial year is 2022. So we have agreed. First option is you take what? You take the for example, this company ukiona the total tax pay the total tax payable was 10,000 and what? 10,000
and 548.
548.8
49.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first scenario we said you do what? You do the 110%, sindio?
Yeah.
So we just take the 110%, which is equals to this one times 110%.
Yeah.
So that is the figure we are supposed to get. That one. Umeiona?
Yeah. Yes.
Then unaweza nialau kidogo nichukue poli hapa.
It's okay.
No. Hey. Mambo. Uko salama? Niko poa. Niko pambana huko kidogo. Niko kwa nyumba. Nisha kwa mahali. Nilipiga kura nikarudi home. Niko Nairobi. Ako sawa. Hiyo sasa. Kuna ulisikia wapi? Wewe kuwa mpole. Sasa ni mapema. Hakuna siku. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Tungoje tu, sasa ni mapema. Hapana, wewe ngoja tu. Sasa ni mapema. Hapana, mimi siwezi kuja hapo. Fanya nini? Uko wapi? Uko kwa uko chini ama uko juu? Uko chini? Jamaa yako? Salimia yeye sana. Acha nimalize meeting kidogo nikupigie. Okay. Hello. Tuendelee.
Yes.
So we have agreed you take the 110% multiply by this, you get. Then you come, you do what we call, you do projections. Uangalie, if 2021, I made a profit of what? Of a gross turnover of, if I made 250, if I made a gross turnover of 296,723, this year I can make 300,000.
Yeah.
Then you come and say, if my operating expenses were 258,650, this year they can be 265,000. Just approximate to.
Yeah.
Then you come say the financial expenses were, if last year were how much? 30,000, 3,050. This year zinaweza kuwa 4,500. Then utakuja upate the projected profit before tax is 30,500 compared to the year of 35,024. Then you come and get the tax to be paid is 9,150. So if it was a new business, or a business that has come from making losses, imeanza to make profits, we could tungechukua 9,150 peke yake. Atupe compare na kitu kingine. But if it is a continuing business, we said you compare the prior basis. We said the prior basis, you compare the previous year tax paid times 110% compare with the projection. For example, in our case, as we compare, which is the lower? It is the 9,150. Tuko pamoja hapo?
Yeah.
Then now you come and spread the computation schedule of installment tax. We have said first installment is 25%. So 25% of 9,150 is 2,287. So you spread them equally in 4 installments. So for the first installment, you will pay 2287.95. Second, Ivo. As simple as that.
So for 2021, we have completed the taxes, right? We've already completed the taxes.
Yes, for 2021, you have completed the tax, you have paid the tax. Na umefunga hiyo biashara.
Okay.
Umeshika. So now you are doing an installment for, you are now concentrating on the current financial year, which is now 2022.
Okay.
The law requires you to pay installment tax, so you have to calculate in those ways so that you can comply to the law. But if you don't do so, you are going to be penalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is the 110% is based on prior year.
Yes.
And then there is the current year basis.
Yes.
Oh, current year basis, which is now the 9,150.
Yes. Let me share this screen. This one I was using.
So when the auditors come, because they normally advise, they normally do the 1% of the prior year, and then they do projections for, let's say they're auditing 2021. So they advise based on 110% of year 2020. And then now they check for projections in the year 2022.
But remember, remember the auditors, they audit actual financials.
Yeah.
They don't audit on the auditors. Okay, maybe the internal. Unajua tuko na internal na external. So the external auditors, they normally audit on the actual financials. So if, for example, umemaliza mwaka for your financials for 2021 will be audited this year. After ume complete kila kitu. But for the internal auditors, wao watakuwa wana audit according to maybe quarters. They will audit first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So basically, the people who can be able to ask you such a questions is the internal auditors. But the external auditors would never ask about how you did your whatever. They normally concentrate on the actual financials.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now they need to do projections, and you need to pay the installment tax based on estimates. I'm saying the installment tax needs to be paid with the following rules.
Yes.
Meaning, you pay 4th, you pay on the 6th month, 9th, and 12th. So you need to be doing projections throughout.
Yes, you need to do your projection throughout as you continue with your business.
Yes.
So that is all about what? About installment and advance tax. So we can check, we see whether iTax is back. We do the 2 examples. then we call it a day.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see whether imerudi.
It's funny, it's nini inakwama na tujafika ile ma deadline dates.
Imagine sijui kama pia wameenda nini election. Sijui kama wameenda election.
Ama hata walichaguana tu wakafunga sawa.
Walichaguana sasa, sijui, let's try tuone kama ikikukataa then sasa tutaona what we can do.
Ama walifunga sawa.
Ama pia sasa huwezi jua. Imagine hata zinashindwa au watafanya au kwa nini inakuwa imekwama na bado deadline shamaliza. But ulijaribu kusaidia watu.
Oh, that time kwa nimeiva vibaya.
Which is I'm happy to hear that. Kuiva inatakana mtu aive kabisa. Mimi niliiva tu hivi. Mimi niliiva tu nikiwa sasa mimi niiva tu mimi naomba tu Mungu anipate tu pesa nianze my consultants.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo naiva tu hivyo. Hii imekataa. Hii imekataa.
Watu wamefunga sava.
Watu wamefunga sava. Maybe waliona hawataki sava ifanye nini? Ichanganyike na IPC.
So I think we can try tomorrow then.
Yes, we can try tomorrow. So tomorrow we start with tomorrow we can start with the 2 illustrations. Then we proceed to rental income tax.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
I think I'm going to share the recording, and I'm also going to share the notes that we have to me the presentation that I've done today.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
you try feeding a different pin.
Yeah, I try feeding
a pin number. Have a different pin number. We see if it will accept.
Okay, actually that is what I did last. So let me try another one.
Before we conclude, server imefungwa.
Before we conclude, if server imefungwa, we can do another one. So yeah. Unaona hata hiyo.
It's fine.
It is fine. So we can conclude at that moment, so that tomorrow we can start early.
Yeah. So
that we cover those ones to how far we can go. Now, see you. Enjoy your night. We catch up again tomorrow.
Yeah. You too.
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Shalina's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Yeah? I'm saying Charlene, I thought she was supposed to join us.
She joined, then nikaona amepotea, akaingia, so alikuwa on off.
Or maybe it's internet.
Maybe internet. Maybe. This internet of ours also can frustrate us. Baya sana.
Yeah, sure.
So, good night.
So thank you.
Okay, you too. Okay.